This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.
Welcome to sports, everybody. The All Eleuthera Regatta is back, and as Kelsey Johnson tells us tonight, the festivities start in just a matter of hours.
With the largest contribution to date from the government of the Bahamas in their pockets, the All Eleuthera Regatta Committee is ready to put on the biggest sailing event in the country.
I am committing some $45,000 to the regatta, and I'm hoping that will certainly go a long way to ensuring the success of the regatta. Let me also say that regattas are very important to the economic landscape of these family islands, and Eleuthera, your time has in fact come.
The regatta will take place this weekend in Governor's Harbor, Eleuthera. Sloops in the A, B, and C classes will sail for top prizes. This particular regatta is designed to propel the island of Eleuthera as a regatta and water sports destination.
Regattas help to pass that message along, yes, and that's what we are hoping to promote from a water sports tourism point of view. We have a tradition, actually, of having regattas. The last time that we had one of any particular size in Central Eleuthera was around 1992. And what we did last year in South Eleuthera with the King Eric Gibson Memorial Regatta was to reinstitute something that was a regular annual event.
The gun will sound for the first race tomorrow. Kelsey Johnson, ZNS Total Sports.
The Bahamas Cycling Federation's Nationals will take place this weekend. The Nationals started out in 1973 to coincide with independence and has been going strong ever since. Now, for those of you interested in taking part, you're encouraged to register early.
Application forms can be filled out at Cycles Unlimited, one of our sponsors, and we also will be having our registration during the time trial event on Saturday. We're trying to limit registration for Sunday morning because we want to start promptly at 7 a.m. so that, we sort of be completed for a lot of time on the road. This year we decided to move it more inner city in hopes of generating more fan support. And in that regard, we're going to do most of the mileage in the road race in the Western District of New Providence, but the last 20 miles or so is going to be on a circuit. Utilizing the highway, we selected like a circuit course of Goodman's Bay to Sanders Beach roundabout to JFK roundabout, and back along JFK to the Bama Boulevard roundabout, back to Goodman's Bay. They're going to do like 3 laps of that to complete the road race.
The Bahamas Swimming Federation's Nationals closed out on Sunday at the Betty Kelly Kenning National Aquatic Center, and after 4 intense days of competition, swimmers still had plenty left in the tank heading into the final session. Let's start with the 8 and under boys 50-meter freestyle. Marvin Johnson from Blue Marlin Aquatics touches the wall first in 30.64 seconds.
It was really good, but still again, didn't get the time that I wanted to achieve.
On to the 9-10 girls 50 free, and Zaylee Elizabeth Thompson from Alpha Aquatics, the winner in 31.28.
I think it went pretty well. I think I could improve a lot more if I pushed and trained harder in practice.
11 to 12 girls 50 free, all about Jolie's Newbold from Team Orca. She wins in 29.38.
It was kind of hard, and I saw their hands, so I just went faster and faster.
In the 13 to 14 boys 50 free, Telez Folks from Freeport Aquatics takes the title in 25.88.
It's really fun and exciting, like a really good experience. And like for me, it's really fun because not many kids in America actually have this opportunity to come over here and swim. I had Joshua Roberts beside me, and I had Samuel Gibson and everyone else in the heat to push me.
Taking a look now at the 100-meter breaststroke, first up in the 11 to 12 girls, it was Catherine Slatter of Barracudas winning in 1:23.70.
I was trying to win, so I knew I had to go out hard and bring it back as fast as I could.
The 11 to 12 boys 100-meter breaststroke, all about Swift's Devante Carey. He wins in 1:17.30.
My coach told me to just take it out in the start and just keep the head start and just keep going.
A Bahamian record set in 13 to 14 girls 100-meter breaststroke. Swift's Lily Higgs touches the wall in 1:13.19.
I just had in my mind, I was trying to qualify for Junior Worlds, which is in Singapore at the end of the summer, and I guess that motivated me to go faster each stroke.
Another record fell in 13 to 14 boys 100-meter breaststroke. This one was an open record, and it belongs to Isaac Bastian of Barracudas with a swim of 108.94.
It was a good race. It wasn't exactly the time I wanted, but I broke the record, so that was a good thing.
Swift back in business in the 15 and over girls 100-meter breaststroke. Aubrey Higgs wins in 1:13.46. The 15 and over boys 100-meter breaststroke also belongs to Swift. Dustin Tynes takes it in 1:05.09.
I wanted to do a lot of race rehearsal before Pan Am Games later this summer, and I just came to this meet practicing, putting good races together with good technique and getting pretty close to my best times, which is all I can ask for right now.
More now from the B3A Senior National Track and Field Championships, which also took place over the weekend. The throwing events don't get a lot of attention, but Serena Brown hopes to change that moving forward. Still a junior, Brown won the women's shot put title.
I haven't threw the 4 kilograms in a while, probably 4 or 5 months, because I normally throw the 3 kilograms. But being a year with the senior girls pushed me a lot. It's not my personal best, but it's a good run for me. So I'm pretty satisfied with what I threw today. The competition was good. Everybody fed off each other. It could have been a little bit more hype, I guess, but it was good overall.
What's up next for you? International meet?
I have Cali Columbia World Youth Championship on July 15th to the 19th, and Junior Pan Am, which is in Edmonton, Canada. I think that's the end of July, the beginning of August, so that's what's next week.
You feel you're going to do it? Those are 2 meets.
I feel pretty confident. Not really sure what the place is right now, but I know what I need to throw.
What do you need to do leading up to those 2 events? What's some of the stuff you want to work on?
Probably technique. Make sure I remember what I have to do, and even when I remember it, actually execute it in the circle.
Now one had to look no further than the Nationals over the weekend to see the talent the Bahamas continues to produce in the area of track and field. But all those athletes wouldn't be where they are today without help along the way. And President of the Coaches Association, Curtis Pride, thinks more needs to be done for those behind the scenes.
Everybody wants a tap on the back. It certainly encourages you to continue to make the kind of effort that is necessary from the coaches, all right, to continue to develop our athletes. So I do believe that the relationship between the Federation and the Coaches Association needs to improve, and that is something that, as president, that I will be very focused on trying to lead our body to do, to collaborate with the Federation. But we have to have that on the other side as well. Whoever's president has to also be willing to collaborate with our organization.
Softball Canada was in town over the weekend conducting a coaches clinic for the Northern Islands within the English Caribbean Amateur Softball Confederation, and for the most part, the clinic served its purpose.
The last 3 days sitting in this classroom was very informative. They touched on a wide scope of softball, things that we know, but we just know how to put it forward.
It was all about learning about how to evaluate an athlete, break down an athlete, skill set, and work on the pieces to make the athlete a whole athlete. That's what I learned a lot about. Making plans for your practice, making plans for your game, scouting the other teams, and having a plan when you approach a game.
I really concentrate on the pitching portion of it, and there was some new stuff in terms of how to present, the teaching portion of it.
We were impacted with so much new information that we haven't been using back home, so I think what we can do now is go back home and implement this. To implement this, it'll just bring us back up to the speed or to the standard of what softball is really supposed to be like.
They showed us some of their drills, the way they run their drills and everything. We have a system where we use in the Turks and Caicos where we do our training and stuff, but then the information that they provided with us can also give us more boosts or give our players more boosts into how to run the bases, how to field the ball, and all of that sort of situations.
I think the coaching clinic was timely, seeing that we're a new development league in Freeport. The information gained here was quite valuable, and it also, as coaches, help us to remain on the cutting edge of coaching.
I was disappointed that we didn't have any coaches from the Family Islands here, and even one or two coaches who were here didn't seem to understand what was going on and didn't come back. So that disappointed me. These people came all the way from Canada to do this course, and I think everyone here gained from it. And ECAS was pleased to be able to broker this deal with Canada to have them come here and do it, and hopefully we'll be able to do it again.
I come to these sessions hoping that they can pick up something, but there's a pretty good base of knowledge, and I think what we tried to do is just build on that base, and I thought it was a real productive couple of days.
The Duke of Edinburgh tournament is one of the premier golfing events on the calendar each year here in the Bahamas, and the Atlantis Resort continues to pledge its support thanks in large part to the event's connection to the Governor General's Youth Award.
We're very, very happy to be able to continue to contribute to this great cause. As you know, over the last 15 years, we've contributed, just over $750,000. And, not just Atlantis, it's Atlantis and its partners like Bahamas Food Services and Grey Cliff and Sun Tea, John Bull and Tireflex, and a whole myriad of others.
And that will do it for sports. Stay tuned. The Bahamas Tonight comes back after the break.
This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by 4th Terrace Diagnostic Center.